What's cooler than that?
Man, I had some spicy chickens. Man, I'm all about them.
Wait.
I'm all about the spicy chickens from Walmart.
So listen.
Cheap and good.
Kamala Harris was at an event.
All right.
And she was giving a speech. Have you ever listened to any of Kamala Harris's speeches?
Yeah, they're usually not very. She's very off. She's like someone that's in a conversation, but like trying to talk about something that's not part of the conversation usually.
Have you ever? Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you ever started talking and you realize you don't know what the hell you're talking about and you're searching for the words as you're continuing?
I've done that on the show, yes. We've done it in the videos.
I still do it all the time. I'm like, oh, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just going to keep on spitting.
But you'll say you don't know, too, sometimes, right? Does she say she won't admit it?
This is a great example. Watch this video of Kamala and just, I don't know. I was confused. Just play it.
Well, I think culture is, it is a reflection of our moment and our time, right? And present culture is the way we express how we're feeling about the moment. And we should always find times to express how we feel about the moment that is a reflection of joy, because you know, it comes in the morning.
So do I.
We have to find ways to also express the way we feel about the moment in terms of just having language and a connection to how people are experiencing life. And I think about it in that way too. Well, I think culture is...
I don't get it.
It is a...
What did you say?
What did they ask her? They didn't put that part up either.
Here.
That's what I was curious.
Listen to what she says. The question that you just asked is in how she starts this off.
I was so dumbfounded.
They said,
I don't know what's going on.
What do you think culture is? I'm assuming, right? Because listen.
I think culture is...
What is culture?
It is a reflection of our moment and our time, right? And present culture is the way we express how we're feeling about the moment. And and we should always find times to express how we feel about the moment that is a reflection of joy, because
culture is something that's instilled like in people like, throughout their life, right? Like, it's something that is taught and learned.
We have to find ways.
Culture is something in the time, the moment.
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought culture is something from like the past, like. It's something like you have like a native culture, like it's how they live and it's like who they are, right? It's who they are as a people.
No, Errol, you have this all wrong. Culture
is a moment
comes in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
No, joy comes in the morning, right? What did she say? Joy or culture? I don't know. I'm confused.
Right?
Is anybody else confused?
She's also confused.
This is our vice president.
They caught her off guard, I guess.
Well,
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Can you repeat?
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened to Kamala. I'm confused because I thought she was this illustrious. Wasn't she a lawyer or a freaking defense attorney? What was she? Prosecutor. She was a prosecutor.
She has time, though. That's the thing. When you have a case, you have time to prep and be ready. You can't. It's not something she has to do on point, right?
You think we're just seeing Kamala is
how she
now
handles
being
the time in the moment.
Yeah, to do these speeches in the moment, and she never was good at giving speeches. She can read notes and list off case details.
And she probably can make a speech, right? But if she doesn't know the questions, she can't answer.
Come on. You think the vice president is doing speeches where they didn't go over what they were going to talk about beforehand? You think they do that? I don't think they do. I think they have staffers and they're like, okay, this is what we're talking about today. They're going to ask you these specific questions.
You told them you're going to ask these questions, right?
And she's like, okay, I got this. Culture. It comes in the morning.
She's like, nobody cares. I'm the vice president. Nobody cares.
Our VP
She's the one that's going
buffoon.
She's the one that's going to be in charge if something happened to Biden.
She is a problem. And I'm so happy that I rarely ever see her. But when videos like this pop up, I'm reminded.
And I get the whole like VP being a woman and stuff, but there's definitely a woman that could have filled those shoes.
Is she
differently than her?
Is she the first female VP that we've ever had?
Probably. I think so, yes.
Really?
I think so.
I think so, too. Congratulations, Kamala. You are probably the most hated. Hillary's probably right up there with Kamala.
I don't know, but I feel like there was definitely someone better suited for that job, as a woman even.
Maybe, can we play it one more time?
I've met some smart women, man.
Have you?
I think so.
Who?
I'm just saying, I think so. I can't name something else.
That was a long pause. We put you on the spot?
I don't. Well, I mean, they come in the morning.
One. I'm not trying to make fun of women. I actually do know some very intelligent women.
No, I'm saying there's very intelligent women that like work where they are. I feel like
I was making a joke. I know.
You know what I'm saying? No, but name a person specifically off the top of my head, like someone. I feel like I've met women in general that are probably smarter than this woman. Is what I'm saying. Anybody's going to defend their mother.
And
right?
here's the thing. Yeah, that's true. And here's the thing, right? Okay, for sure there's probably women that are smarter than Kamala Harris. And we see a lot of these
for the job.
I think Kamala she might be smart, right? She might actually be a smart woman.
She might be a good lawyer.
She's just not good at giving speeches. And for that reason, she needs to shut the hell up or read off of a script. Right? And she's a terrible human being. What she did with inmates in the prison in, what was it, California? Wherever she was doing her prosecuting, she was using the inmates. She was leaving them in jail for much longer. They were tampering with evidence. This is all things you can look up. She was making them fight fires, I think, with no pay, and they were all kinds of nonsense, which I don't know. We have to say, were those inmates innocent? Like, was she making actual murderers do these things, or was it innocent people? Like, there's some wishy-washy stuff. Some, what's the word? There's certain narratives that have been put out about Kamala that I personally have not dug into enough to know, right? So I'm kind of in her position right now where I'm just kind of spouting off. I don't know. I've heard that she did atrocities to inmates in prison. But then you have to think, were those inmates, were they horrible people? I mean, did they deserve it? Or like what?
Yeah.
Because I heard some bad things, like she was using them as slave labor, essentially. Which, if you murdered, a bunch of people, or you were robbing people you had no regard, like who? I don't know. Here's what I know. The woman should stop giving speeches.
She's not a public speaker.
No. She needs to learn to shut the hell up. Quit. Or read off of a teleprompter, because you confuse us with your verbiage, your language. You don't have the train of thought, the passage of time. We've all seen that one. And the passage of time, this and it's like it's almost like she's trying to be the female Barack Obama, and she wants to. It's like someone who's not a motivational speaker trying to be a motivational speaker just because they're thinking of themselves as that. But they're not.
Either that or she's thinking too much.
She's not thinking enough.
She's thinking too much in the process, maybe.
Maybe.
But
I don't
what
like
if she would
her.
come out and say, hey, I'm not a good speech person. I'm going to give you my best answer. See, that gives you time, too, to think when you say that stuff ahead of time. Like, okay, I'm going to answer your questions. I'm not a great person at speeches. Like, I'm going to come out. I'm going to do the best I can. But I'm telling you right now, like,
I suck at this.
Yeah.
But no, her pride won't let her do that. She's the vice president. She's supposed to just effortlessly, she was voted in, right, by all of us. She must have good, like I was saying earlier with the other video, like someone who represents the United States of America, they're supposed to be a great spokesperson. They're supposed to look good in a suit presented. They're not really running the country. That's our corporations and stuff. They should be able to give, the president and the vice president should be people who can speak.
What if she was ready for this thing, but like if I'm a question asker, like if I was that person up there, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna tell you these lists of questions I'm gonna give you, but now I know you're on camera. And now I'm probably going to switch it up. I'm going to switch it up on them to see the real answers.
That's when you disappear after or your car gets in, your tire blows on the interstate and you die. Because they're like, listen.
You could lie your way out of that.
What?
You could lie your way out of asking those questions. What if you're like, what if you made a car and you're like, I don't know how this got in here. these questions were on here, and this is what I was supposed to ask. I thought these are what I was supposed to ask.
You're going to lose your job the second Kamala gets off that stage.
But you're going to get some real answers.
You shouldn't have asked him.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, you should have remembered the ones we told you to ask.
Maybe they did, and she just forgot. Right.
This is the vice president.
I mean, our president isn't any better.
I know.
So
her president is absolutely a million times worse than this. It's weird how it just goes downhill. It's supposed to go vice president, and then the president is like Joe Biden was to Barack. Like Barack was way up here. Barack was put together. He was classy. He wore the suits. He was nice and
yeah, but
thin.
Biden never did it. I can't remember Biden anything he doing while he was president.
That's because everybody was so enthralled by Barack. We were all, just Barack. Nobody cares when Biden said anything. We were just kind of, and now that he's president, all of his old shit is just coming back to life. We're like, wait a second. I went back and watched some of the things you said that none of us were paying attention to, and it turns out you're a criminal and an idiot. Like, what is going on here? How did we all vote for you? Oh, because
Barack was a good speaker?
I can't say the word election F word. I can't say that. You know, there wasn't anything fishy going on that got him elected. Should we end this? I want to rewatch it and just be confused one more time. I just want to.
Well, I think.
Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm an idiot.
It is a reflection of our moment and our time.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And present culture is the way we express how we're feeling about the moment.
Yes.
And we should always find times to express how we feel about the moment that is a reflection of joy, because you know.
Okay.
It comes in the morning.
What?
We have to find ways to also express the way we feel about the moment in terms of just having language and a connection to how people are experiencing life. I think about it in that way too.
A language and connection.
I'm lost. You lost me again. I tried to give you a chance. I tried to give you an opportunity.
Again, a woman can't tell you what's really on their mind.
Again, we are.
This is BTG.
We are confused by the women. Ladies and gentlemen, we got videos. They're floating here. You'll see them. Subscribe to BTG Squad. Let us know what you think about our illustrious VP. We'll catch you in the next video.
Again, they can't tell you what they want.
Peace. What's cooler than that?
Well, keep it simple, stupid.